Oh yeah. Cheers, G. Cheers, everybody.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Woohoo. Okay, hi everyone. Good morning, almost good afternoon. It is Friday. How we doing on this beautiful Friday? I have so much to do this weekend, Mike. It is ridiculous.
Here, I wanna pose a question to you, G. This is gonna be my from my cult experience, but not even just
Oh,
from that.
Jesus.
So this is like something I've even my mind, and this is why I like it resonated with me even while I was there. I was like, all right, I don't even care if there's a cult because it vibes with me. There's always this question of is it something you have to do or get to do? Even if it
No,
is
have
something you
to.
have to do, how can you reframe it into a perspective of you get to do it? So for example, let's actually talk through, you want to talk through it for a second? We don't have to. We could like go to something else.
We can, I mean, if you want, sure, go
I
ahead.
love talking about this stuff. So, what do you have to do this week? Let's go through just give me one of the things that you have to do.
Shoot content for the CBD brand. I have to shoot content for a potty training brand that sent me some stuff. I got to send out those emails for the outreach program. Hope that guy from Fiverr updated a list. I got to schedule 2 more lives for us.
Boom.
Uh, and I got to make cover art. I got to make, oh, and shoot bear down a bed shore content as well.
Yeah, the shoppables. All right, so I'm going to use a very general statement to cover a lot of that stuff. So you have to create content. You have a lot of
Mm-hmm.
content to create. So why are you creating this content? What is this doing for you? I already know the answer, but let's just entertain the questions. This will be for everyone at home too. Here, follow this process. Yeah,
Hi.
dude, can we just also pause and just give a shout out to Josh for live streaming his gaming content? Dude, like
Yes.
I genuinely watched that afterwards. I didn't get the live link while you were live, but Gina sent me the link and I watched it. I'm like, oh, this is very entertaining. Like I could see how kids like to watch, or anyone likes watching streaming, but it was even more so because I know you. So that makes it even more fun. And you inspired me. I'm just gonna throw this out there, Josh. You inspired me. I'm gonna start doing Oculus streaming and like screen share on my computer and start doing cardio and like Beat Saber and my boxing game workout and like
Mike is basically using Josh as an scapegoat for playing more video games. Is
that's
exactly what's going to happen. He's going to be like, Ashley, hey,
streaming.
I'm streaming. Let me play more video games while I stream. But yeah, no, my husband started doing streaming last night, and I think he enjoyed it. I would like to say, babe, if you're still in the chat, like, would you say that would say you're enjoying it?
Would you
Which
do it
right now
again?
I created an account that says GMC and Friends, so he's using that, and then I'm hoping to get his own account as well with it. And go from there. We'll see how it goes. Either he'll keep going on the GMC one, or we're gonna make him his own 1982 account. It's exciting.
It's gonna be fun. Is
Well,
basically
tell
what I was
us,
saying.
like you weighed out the revenue you made for this quarter from compared to the training people and Amazon, and it was more lucrative for you to be doing Amazon than actually training people.
Yeah, so that's a big one. I did a time audit of how I spend like my entire day to day. Yeah, Lewis, what's going on? Morning,
Hi,
morning.
Lewis. How are you?
And it was like not even just more profitable. It was like a 2-to-1 ratio. So I'm making twice as much money with my Amazon streaming and the sponsors and the content and all the stuff added together.
Mm-hmm.
Versus like my coaching. And it's also like part of that is because the coaching gets diluted down because I also run the business. So like trying to now not just do all the coaching myself, but delegating it. So hopefully as I delegate it, even if it's not more profitable hour per hour, it's like more passive income. So I don't even have to be coaching anymore. Like I have clients I'll always be coaching, like that I committed to, but I'm not going to take on a lot of new clients and just literally focus more on the streaming side of stuff because I have to be here for this, right? And eventually we'll have the Lifestyle of Fitness channel where like we have Coach Chuck on there, we have you coming on there to work out, we have Lexi's been on there to work out, we've had Shay be on there.
It just makes sense.
Yeah, it's just like an expansion of the business, but I still always like to have somewhat of a presence, but I want it to not be my face. It's like, it's the brand, so I can step back and go to Vegas for a week, and then you guys won't even miss me. I'll have like my team.
No, but we will miss you.
No, and I'll miss you guys too. I miss you guys too. So anyways, but that's just a little bit of like a side thing. We're not going to get too sidetracked. Also, I'm going to try and like move my mouse a little bit because now I'm like, it's just, even though you guys can't see it, it's like bothering me. So let's follow this process, because I think this is gonna be helpful for you.
Yeah, I'm listening now.
Because when we can shift something from a have to a get to, it's a very powerful thing. Like I talk about it more so for my health clients, like, hey, I have to meal prep, or I have to go to the gym, or like whatever. And so saying, okay, you have to do all these things. I'm going to imagine why you're doing it. So why do you do this? There's got to be a payoff, right? There's got to be a compensation for you. Why are you doing all this stuff?
To make monies.
Boom. Okay. So what does the money allow you to do? What are you doing with that money?
Pay my bills.
Boom. What else?
Pay my bills. That's all I can do right now.
So pay your bills, but like, what else is a part of your bills? Meaning, like, food's a part of your bills, right?
Yeah.
So
pay for my food.
What about Logan? Like, Logan has toys.
Diapers.
Right? Boom. Diapers. Okay. Perfect.
Necessities.
What? That's what?
Necessities.
There you go. All right. So cool. So now, we take A to B, right? So we go on A, have to do all this stuff. And then we also have to pay bills, right? Like, that's a reality.
Yeah, definitely.
So by doing this, it allows us to have the resources to pay for our bills. But what about paying your bills provides you any kind of joy? Like, maybe it doesn't, honestly. And that's a whole nother conversation. But like, having a home, being able to provide for Logan, and like for you guys as parents, being able to provide for your kid, for having food to eat, like, you do have the resources to like be able to work out. Like, what are some things that you enjoy doing that your house allows you to do, if anything?
Like, have a roof over my head type situation? Is that like
or like play video games, sleep, like play with your kid.
Okay,
like,
yeah, it allows me to do all of that. I agree with that.
So you could probably see where I'm going with this, but I'll finish the stream.
But not too sure.
So this is where we're going.
Okay.
We look at, instead of saying I have to do these things, we could say, hey, well, I get to do this because ultimately that allows me to be able to have food in my fridge, so on and so forth, and then being able to connect it to something that actually brings you joy. So for me, it's just to paint a picture, right? Like, I find myself having at moments, like, I'm like, I have to go to jiu-jitsu tonight. Like last night, I felt like I had to go to jiu-jitsu, but I asked myself, like, do I have to go to jiu-jitsu? I don't. And I actually did end up not going to jiu-jitsu. I went to sleep early, and I feel freaking amazing today because I got a full night's sleep. But the point of that is, like, how can we shift the have to a get to? And if we can't always shift it, maybe we have to question why we're doing what we're doing. Now, I'm not saying stop working. That's not the move, obviously.
Now, here's the thing that I think I'm pretty in that mindset, if I do say so myself, in the sense of, how do I put this? That I always say I have to do so much. Yes, don't get me wrong, but I know in the back of my mind, if I do X, I get Y. And I know it's a good thing because, like, you know what? It relieves my stress knowing that I'm going to get this money. I'm going to be able to pay my bills. It's worth it. I'm going to not have to worry about that I'm going to be in debt or X, Y, and Z. So I get all that. And that's definitely a mindset that I have. It just doesn't also – it's just – I think it's because everything, like, one, I'm feeling extremely tired today. And I can't have I don't want to drink any tea until I eat, and I'm fasting today.
For tum-tums?
So, yeah, because I'll puke. I've done it before.
I've been there.
I don't want to, Dad, if you're listening, which you're definitely not, but if you are, I used to drink green tea in the morning at JJ Rosenberg's. I purposely get sick and have to go home.
Like, I don't feel good.
No, I puke. Like, it was on cue. Within like 20 minutes of me drinking the cup of green tea, I was literally dry heaving in the bathroom, and I couldn't even control it. So it was like, and everyone would hear me, and they're like, I think she needs to go home. And I'm like, Dad.
It's like, I'm fine.
I'm fine. No, but it actually happened a few times before I put it together that it was actually the green tea. Oh, we got random YouTube.
Yeah, the body bots.
I just thought that was funny, but that's just me too. But anyway, I think it's just like, I feel like in a daze right now. I don't know why. I feel like fuzzy.
I mean, I think it's like we've talked about all week, like a combination of being sick or fighting off being sick, going through the entire cleanse, like going through caffeine withdrawals, also being like, seriously, you're in more of a calorie deficit this week than you probably have been in quite a while. Maybe it's not true, but I imagine it is because you're not eating as much.
I think I'm doing pretty good in the sense of, like, I make sure my main meals have some have carbs, have beans, have avocado, like stuff like that. So I had like that Mediterranean bowl I made yesterday. Then I had a stuff. Yeah, it was great. Stuffed veggie pepper with brown
which
rice
is
and
also
kale,
great.
spinach, everything in there. And then I knew you told me to not eat past like 11:30 or midnight. So at 11 o'clock on the dot, I ran downstairs and made like a little like burrito bowl because I was still a little hungry.
Nice.
And all the only thing else I ate during the day was like some pineapple and grapes. So, or maybe some apples. So, you know, I was like, all right, I don't think I had that much to eat today where I feel like I'm overeating. So let me go make myself a small burrito bowl and with some avocado rice, which honestly, I discovered how much I'm in love with cilantro yesterday. I'm obsessed with cilantro now and fresh cilantro because I used to use the dry one in the shaker. I took some fresh cilantro, smacked that bad boy, put it in, and the rice with some lime juice, a little avocado, a little garlic powder. Oh my god!
Nice.
But yeah. Anyway, I don't know why I started on a tangent.
But let me pause you right there because that's a valuable thing. Even if, let's say, hypothetically, from all of week one, you don't even like this is not possible. I mean, it's technically possible, but I don't see it possible for you to like. Let's say you didn't lose any weight. Oh no!
Should I run and do it really quick?
Yeah. I would say, did you drink anything? Yeah,
I had one sip of water. One sip.
All right, I would definitely like, but do it here. Like, not to be a creep, but like, you gotta do it naked. You gotta do it with like minimal clothes on. And here's the reason why: because then you get a consistent data point to reference back to. Unless you wear the same exact items of clothes every time you weigh in.
No, okay, but I literally have 2 items of clothing on. So, Mike, I'm gonna let you talk for like 2 minutes.
So I'm going to walk everyone through kind of the exercise of what I was trying to do with Gina, and then also where I'm going to carry it over with the products we have, because obviously we do have a sponsored stream today. We're going to be digging into a whole bunch of great content. Even from the title, it's our fitness kind of checklist and Fitness Friday talk, as well as we have our giveaway we're going to be doing later. So if you guys want to get in on the giveaway, just comment giveaway. We're putting an emoji below. We're going to do an emoji race for our $1,500 fitness package giveaway. But the idea of how do you change things from have to get to? Even last night, like I didn't go to jiu-jitsu. I went to sleep early. I was in Vegas the weekend, and like it's been like really, really draining on not only my sleep, but like I haven't even like kind of worked out as much this week. I've been doing like minimal effective doses of things. But I kind of asked myself this question, like, what if I just allowed myself without judgment to make these decisions and know that I'm making them for my best interest? Now, I'm not saying some of the decisions can be like, hey, I'm going to go smash an entire pizza. That's not what's in your best interest. But if you do something that you think's in your best interest, but you still feel like, I personally sometimes feel guilty, or I'm giving myself judgment. Oh, like I should go to jiu-jitsu. Like, even though I'm operating on 4 hours of sleep, go to jiu-jitsu, even though I'm fasting and things like that, go to jiu-jitsu, which sometimes it is important to do that. You got to make that sacrifice. But like one training session isn't going to make or break my jiu-jitsu life. But sometimes one night of sleep can help make or break and get back into a routine of things. So that was like really impactful and powerful for me. And I even like posted some content about that earlier. I wanted to share that with you guys. But kind of even everything you're going to see in the carousel today, like from the jacket, I put on my leg massagers, and even like some of the fitness apparel and things like that. All of these items to me are tools at the end of the day that allow us to either get to enjoy our workout and our healthy lifestyle more, or get to our situation of training or the things that we want. So for example, I'm going to use like the disposable mask here, or the mask that I have in the carousel. So like even the cloth mask, let's say you have to wear a mask to go to the gym. So how can we switch that? Like, even if you don't like wearing, I don't want to talk about the politics of that. Like, you get to go to the gym, right? So like whatever's going to get you there is what we can kind of focus on as a tool. With that being said, I'm highlighting the mask really quick because I'm talking about how I see the mask. So if you have them on your carousel, maybe you want to highlight those bad boys.
Yeah, I got those.
I'm also getting really hot, so I'm going to take my jacket off. And I'm going to see how I can keep my shirt up while having this pinned on here.
I actually don't have the masks in my carousel, but it's okay.
All right, so we'll scratch that. Also, how are you feel? Like, you don't have to share what your weight is, but I'm curious how you're feeling about what you saw.
So last week I was 146. I know that.
Okay.
And just now I'm 141.4.
That's crazy. First off, let's just pause for a hot sec. I mean, it's not crazy. Let me reframe that. I don't want to make it sound
but
like.
I also took that 146 was at night. That was like dead before I went to bed, so that could have been a big factor in it. But I'll take my weight again tonight and see if I'll compare that to that. But I'm gonna see if I could. I don't even think I have the app anymore. Oh, I do for that.
Is it for the index? Yeah. I would. So and again, you can share the data. So I also, and I'll share it with you guys. So I weighed myself from before I went to Vegas to now. and it was like slightly different. I was like 212, but that was like the heaviest I've been since the wedding. I think at our wedding, I was like 205. So this is the heaviest I've been since I was like 16, possibly. I've definitely I've also focused on putting on weight and muscle, but I've also definitely put on extra body fat. So this is the highest body composition I've had in a very long time. And I went from 212 and I weighed myself this morning. I was 205. So that's like 7 pounds difference, which is very high, honestly, guys. Like what we usually recommend is like 1 to 3 pounds a week from a sustainable perspective. Now, the key point to this is during the first week, because we're eliminating so many things, we're like just pausing a lot of food intakes. We don't eliminate them altogether. We reintroduce them, but because we take them out for a week and we pause, also because of the fasting windows, we usually see more weight loss in week 1 than we do the entire course, the rest of the course. So don't expect whatever number you see this first week to be it can technically be replicable, but eventually your body will plateau. So usually 1 to 3 is like more sustainable. But also what's happening is as you lose from what's called our sugar storages, our glycogen storages, if you want to get fancy, water binds to sugar. So as my muscles release sugar, as our body releases some sugar, it's releasing a little bit of water. And that's what, when we talk about water weight that was coming up yesterday, I believe it was David that mentioned he lost water weight. The only way to really know is I check my body composition. And I actually looked at my body fat. So I'm going to pull up the data right now. So I'm going to pull up, I don't have the Smart Tail in my carousel, but I do have the Smart Watch. And the reason I even want to highlight the Smart Watch is just because it's data collection. So let me pull up my app and I'm going to show you, or I'm going to share with you guys.
The last time I weighed myself with the app, with it syncing to the app, was probably a week after I gave birth to Logan. Whoa, and I was 149.
Whoa, okay. So still, that's data to have. You know, we can see.
That's just the app's telling me I'm obese. It puts me in the red of the obese thing, and I'm like, oh, thanks, cool, bro.
BMI is a kind of a hard number to base obesity. I was clinically obese pretty much my whole childhood. If you look at BMI, you know, or at least definitely overweight, but I was like, a lot of it was definitely considered clinically obese. All right, so I'm going to pull up, let's look at some of the data here, guys. We got to trend our data. So I'm going to look at lean muscle tissue, trends, and boom.
While Mike is talking about that, guys, just so you know, I do have some workout clothes highlighted down below as we're talking about some fitness here. I have the Queenique Woman, if I'm pronouncing that right, Queenique Woman leggings, which are one of my personal favorites. I have them in leopard print and in this maroon color, guys. You know, I got to throw them in there. They are gorgeous and they are so comfortable. They have hidden pockets. Pockets are everything for me, guys. I don't want pants with no pockets. And they are super cute. Look, even in the back and the butt, like on the inside, there's a little pocket here to slide like credit cards or some money. If you go in the gym, you don't want to hold everything. And only $29.99, and they're not see-through, guys. So none of the pants I have down below are see-through, and we have them in the leopard print too. But anyway, go ahead, Mike.
Sorry, I just got a message from like my coach from like the program I was doing this weekend. They just shot me a message because we were supposed to have a call before, and they're like, "Oh, my bad. Like things came." I'm like, "Dude, don't worry. Like it was my bad because I originally had a call with them like Monday, and because of like the flight issues and everything, I actually missed our call." So, so kind of going into, I want to just highlight for you guys really quick. I pulled up my data. So I was looking at, again, my water, because I wanted to compare. Sometimes we'll think like, oh, okay, it's just water being released. But I actually looked at my water levels, and I actually increased my hydration in what my body was holding from 54% to about 55%. So it actually went up 1% since the last time I checked it. So it's not, and that's why I like the data, because then I could say, oh, well, the weight is just water loss, but it's actually not. Looking at my data, it's actually pure fat. And there actually is a little bit of lean muscle tissue that looks like it's gone down. But I think part of that is the water in the cells and having some of that like component of hydration not being in the muscle tissue. But overall, it's really cool to see that. So we can say, hey, wow, I lost 7 pounds that first week. Also, I'm going to be honest with you guys. The reason we used to give away the first week for a reason. So I used to give away the first week to people so they can A, get the experience, but B, I knew they were going to get good results in the first week because that's usually we get the most weight loss. To start, and we still keep weight loss going from there, and then people people want to actually do the program. It's like, oh wow, I lost weight in the first week, imagine what I do 4 weeks in, which everyone does tend to lose weight. Like, also guys, you're not obviously if you're not in the program, you're not in our private Facebook group, but I highly recommend just joining for that reason, so you can see the private Facebook group and see the transformations. Like one of my clients, I've been working with him for 2 years, man. He's gone from 200 plus pounds, like 170, like low teens body fat percentage. He's actually competing in his first physique competition in June. Like this is, wow. And here's the thing, it's not only sustainable, the habits we teach you, but it's not just for gaining, or I'm sorry, losing fat, but for gaining muscle, athletic performance. I have a professional Muay Thai fighter that just, unfortunately, shout out to Caleb Leroy. He fought this week, unfortunately broke his wrist in the fight and then lost the decision.
Why do all your fighters get hurt?
Every fighter gets hurt. It's not just mine. It's just, I just share my fighters. Like everyone gets, no one has made it out of a fight career without getting hurt. Just a fun fact. It's like everyone gets hurt. It's a matter of how bad did you get hurt?
No, I know, but it's just, it was funny like that where like, what's his face? Broke his face.
Justin. Yeah, Justin. Yeah. And that was sparring too. That wasn't even in a fight. But I wasn't there for that.
One of one of Mike's friends broke their face. Like right here.
His name's Justin. His skull, he like indented his skull. Thankfully, he doesn't have surgery now, and it's actually his body's like Wolverine, man. He's healing like not overnight, but he's like the doctor's like
than they expected.
Yeah, the doctor's like, dude, this is crazy. So he's actually, dude, he's already back in the gym. He's back to drilling. He's doing jiu-jitsu. He's doing Muay Thai again. He's already back in the gym.
That's crazy.
So yeah, so that's
that. I'd be like, I can't move. Everyone wait on me.
Well, that's why like he's the person that he is like he wants to make a career out of this. Imagine if like, I don't have a good analogy, but yeah. What's up, Christina?
Mike breaker of faces. Guys, we got Christina Nietzsche in the chat. Everyone say hello.
I did break someone's arm in rolling or in like sparring years and years ago. Like not even in Asheville, like back in New York. I try not to hurt people when we're sparring and training though, because no one wants to be that training partner, you know?
Yeek.
I like disconnecting people from consciousness though. Like whether I'm choking them unconscious or knocking them unconscious. That's like my favorite. Don't judge me.
So we got taker name kicker butts and likes to knock the F out of people. And then we got Christina Stealer Dreams, Crusher of Dreams. Down below. We just got all the fun here today. Guys, yeah, I dropped the link for my other Amazon influencer page. Well, it's not actually mine. My husband's going to start streaming. I'm going to also open it to other influencers who'd like to be a part of the Amazon community who may not have the criterias to do it. I made a page called GMC and Friends, but my husband wanted to join the streaming community, and he's going to start doing tech and gaming and all this really cool stuff. So, guys, until I'm able to get him his own page, he's going to be streaming from there. So, guys, we can click that follow button on that other page for me. I really appreciate it. Guys, what else do we have here today? Ooh, we got some workout clutch. I started with some workout stuff.
Oh, hit them. Yeah, and I'll highlight mine. I'm just sending my coach a request because we have to like reschedule our plan for Vegas.
We said reschedule times. Christina, you got any cool streams coming up this week or next week or any fun stuffs you cooking? Let us know. I'm also pedaling, guys. I'm riding the bike underneath the desk while I'm talking to you guys here. I'm still a little nasally. So please excuse me. I had a cold all week. All right, product videos. Here we go. Clothing. And then, nope, those are the no pocket ones. Where's the one with pockets?
We always want the pockets. The only time I don't want pockets is when I'm grappling and wrestling. That's when you don't want pockets.
Why?
Because then, like, fingers and stuff can get caught, and then you can
break someone's finger.
For sure.
What?
Or your own. Or just dislocate it. Like, it's not fun, especially if they have zippers.
Yeah, I'm streaming tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, making German chocolate cake. I wish I could have some. I'm not allowed that stuffed right now, Christina, but we just weighed myself, and I think I'm down a few pounds so far already.
Not only think, you definitely are. Because even if you weigh yourself tonight, you're not going to get a fair comparison because you're not eating all day. Or not all day. You're not eating till lunch. But actually, that will still be a relatively fair comparison because you're going to be eating at, like, right after this.
Well, true, yeah. I'm going to try to fast as long as I can. I know you told me technically I could eat as of like 12 today or something, but I'm going to try to push through.
Hey, do it, but don't do it at a cost, because here's the downside.
No, I know when I start feeling sick or feeling weak or anything, I'm not going to do it like that. Like, you know what I mean? If I feel hungry, I'm going to eat, but if it's something mild where like, hey, I can hold it off for another like 30 minutes, like, or 40 minutes, whatever it is, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, for sure. All right. That's awesome.
Guys, right here we have the booty lifting. These went viral on TikTok. These were viral all over the internet. Instagram, you saw every person working out with them. These are the booty lifting pants, and I have the matching bra, sports bra to match it. Guys, these have pockets on the side. I absolutely love these. Super stretchy. They are not see-through, but they do have a scrunch butt that helps you lift the booty, make the booty look nice.
Yes,
Also, guys, one thing I love and that I heard that these do is that the pattern that they are is a little bit of a compression pattern, and also from those holes you see in the design, supposedly they're supposed to help with cellulite. I haven't tracked enough of myself to know whether it actually helped or not because I don't wear them every single day. I wear them mostly like around the house when I'm working out. They're super comfortable. I like wearing them a lot because the pockets on the side. When you're a mom, the workout leggings with pockets on the side are everything. Stick your phone, stick some binkies in there. You got to stick some money in there. You're running around with your kid. These things are amazing. We also have them with no pockets as well. Those are down below too. Let's see. Do I have? Yep, this is the sports bra I have on this video as well, guys. And this one is 13% marked down. Let's check out to see if there's any in-link coupons for either of these. Let's see here. Nobody say see here. Alexa, play music. I forgot to put my music on. Let's see. These are 13% marked down. Let's see if you change colors, if it changes any. Because sometimes, guys, just because you click a link down below and you like when it first opens up, just because you don't see any coupons, click through the colors. Click through the patterns, because sometimes different patterns and colors are different percentages off, just FYI. Let's see. Is it accent copper is the color that I have on, I think. It is $21.99, 13% marked down, guys. I will say this is a great workout bra, but what I will say, just fair warning for my slightly bigger chested girls, it does not have the great support for running. So there is a difference between like a bra you could just work out and lift weights in, and there's ones that you run in. Okay, because I have two different sports bras for that. This is a great workout bra, everyday bra if you want to wear it under your t-shirt or anything like that. But I will say this doesn't have the full jiggle support, as you will, as other running sports bras. But it does have great support as far as if you're just weightlifting, if you're wearing it around the house, for being comfortable. It is extremely comfortable. One of the softest sports bras I have. But just letting you know, guys, like I don't want you to be wearing it and start running on the treadmill and things happen. Okay, so I'm letting you know. Fair warning. Now I have here a video of the same pants, but just without the pockets. So you can see that real quick.
No pockets.
No pockets. Oh, cancel. I have to share my screen. That's how you gotta do it. Share my screen.
Share that screen.
I bought it. Okay, guys. Here we go. I got them in the bright red because I wanted a color switch. Normally, I always get black leggings or rose gold color, but I went with the red. These are... Oh, I'm talking. Why can't I stop it? Oh,
are you talking? I don't hear it.
You don't hear it? Okay, good. It's because I'm screen sharing. That's why.
Boo, haha.
But again, guys, high-waisted. Both of the pants, with and without the pockets, are high-waisted. Has a tummy control, and it makes your booty look right. It has that scrunch butt, all right? Again, I love pockets, but I wanted to try the ones without as well. I just still love them, still comfortable, and again, holds everything in there. A little bit have that tightness. You want that compression. It's supposed to help with the cellulite. It's supposed to help you feel better while you're working out. Let's see what else. And last but not least, we have the short version of this. They have shorts.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Workout shorts, here we come. And boom. All right, here we go. So, guys, these are the same exact material, same brand, everything. They are just in shorts. And boom. See, they got the scrunch on the side to make them shorter, longer, whatever you feel fit. And the t-shirt I have on, too, is in the carousel down below. Super, super comfortable to work out in. It is the long fit, open back t-shirt. Makes it great for workouts, especially if you're outside running or anything like that. I'm always scared to try the scrunch butt ones, but they look really good on you. No, they're super comfortable, Christina, especially like, I don't know what your favorite fabric is to work out in. Everyone has like a preference. I have workout leggings I bought that supposed to be like one of the best, and then like my legs got itchy after a while working out with them, if that makes sense. So I loved this brand 110%. I could back working out in these. I normally don't work out in shorts. I actually, a brand actually sent this to me to give my opinion on it. And I wore them, and I actually really liked the fact that I was able to work out and not feel like they were riding up. So, and I could adjust the length. I'm a biker short person. I'm not like a normal short length person, if that makes sense. But the scrunch butt really makes your butt look nice, if you have my opinion. They're not see-through, and they're comfortable to work out in. So if you're hesitant, I would say try it. You got the 2-day return policy if worst comes to worst. You know what I mean? But I find them really, really, really comfortable to work out in. And I like, for me, it's a tummy control too, because that gives me a little bit suction as I go, helps me suck it in a little bit. But love them. And let's see, do I have any other ones?
And just to throw in another piece there, G, while you're touching on this, I think, we've talked about this, and even Christina, especially while you're here, it makes me think of like even the waist trainer thing. I think anything that gives you confidence too, if it makes you feel good about your body and going to the gym, regardless if it actually like works as far as some of the other things, I think that's a positive takeaway and a tool to leverage as well.
Yeah, no, it does make me feel good. And another pair that I actually really like too is the buttery soft ones. These feel like regular everyday leggings. They don't feel like workout leggings, but they're thick enough. They're not see-through. They're super soft. So I wear them either to the gym or just around the house when I'm going out. I have them in green and in black that I really love. And they're 11% off. These are super, super soft. And you could actually get a matching, the sports bra that I showed before. It has matching colors to go with it. And they all basically have the same color scheme, because Altaland has like the buttery soft, it has the scrunch butt. They all have like somewhat of the same color scheme, so you could buy like mix and matches of them. I love that. With that being said, Mike, I'm going to pass the puck over to you. I know I spoke a while about all these clothings, and boom. Mike.
Yep, sorry. I mean, I hear you. I was just rocking out to my song right now. And then I wanted to throw in, so I had a question actually for you, G. So I know sometimes this like is a random question, but like, do you wear matching colors for like, like let's say your bottom and top, right? Not on like the outside, but let's say like your workout pants, and you talk about the sports bra. Will you wear matching colors? It
depends if it's showing or not. It kind of like depends if it's showing or not. Like if you can really see. If you can't see my sports bra and I just have like a regular t-shirt on, like I don't care as much. But if I happen to see it sitting there and it matches, I'll grab it, But if it's definitely something where like I'm wearing the open back t-shirt that I actually just highlighted, then if I have the open back t-shirt on, or like a tank top, a racer back where you're gonna see it, I try to coordinate a little bit. If I'm wearing just a plain t-shirt, I don't really care. Are you playing music, Mike?
I am. Can you hear it? Is it too loud?
No, I'll shut off because I don't want people to hear mine and your music, and it's clashing.
I'm confused. Yeah.
I'll shut off. Alexa, stop.
So yeah, I think that I was just wondering, because like I know like you can wear like mixing and matching, not you, but like Lori, mixing and matching stocks or something like that, or like I don't even like I'm thinking about it, like if I were a girl, like would I even care about that? I say that now, but who knows? Like I would have a different life experience if I was a chick.
For example, like Christina, you see when the outfits she works out in are gorgeous. Like I'm obsessed. I always save your outfits, Christina. Like I'm not gonna be like weird or stalkers, but I save your outfits for inspiration that I want to be able to work out in something. Not that I can't. Yes, I know, being confident in your own skin, you could work out like that if you want to. Blah blah blah.
All that stuff.
Well, that's good stuff. But eventually, like I love her workout outfits. They're so cute. So if you're working out and she has the top and the pants, you want to match. You don't want to like look crazy out here. Like I mean, again, does it really make a difference? Absolutely not. But guys, if you don't know who Christina Nietzsche is, she is an amazing fitness streamer and cook here on Amazon Live. She does a bunch of cooking gadgets. Overall, I think I saw you start doing like just a regular tech live, if I'm not mistaken, too, Christina, if you're here with us still. Check her out. Her outfits are super cute. She got the best workouts. She looks amazing. She cooks and makes some great stuff. Guys, go support her as well if you don't follow her already. ChristinaNietzsche.live. See how I memorized that already now? Like, look at that.
Yeah, you're just on it. I see you, G.
I could just be a walking billboard for everyone.
Do you want to hear some? I think it's exciting news. You may not be as excited as I am. So, I was talking to you about one of the people that was at the conference I did this weekend.
Cult conference,
and yeah, the Cult conference. That's what we're just gonna call it from now on. The Cult conference. So I reached out to them, not the one that I was staying with, the other one that I told you about that has the place in Cali that's the figure skater and like all that stuff. Yeah. They said, I messaged them, they're like, yeah, dude, I'm totally down to like, A, follow up on what we talked about business-wise, but also come on the podcast. So they're down to come on Amazon and share their entire, not only story of life, but like their experience from the conference. The only downside is I'm flying next Wednesday. I'm flying out. I'm leaving at like noon. And then I have a delay. I'm flying to Charlotte, which is like 2 hours away, which stinks because I have like a connecting flight. And then I'm stuck in, not stuck, but I'm there in Charlotte for a couple hours. And then I'm flying out to Vegas. So I won't land until 10 o'clock Eastern time. So I'll be on a plane for our normals. Actually, that could technically be perfect, but I wouldn't plan on me being there for the podcast next week is basically my point.
Pause. Breathe for a second. Okay. So why don't we just make it Thursday next week? Oh wait, no.
I'm gonna be all next week, Wednesday to Sunday. I'm gonna be doing the conferences, but Monday I'll still be in Vegas. Okay,
that's right. All right. So do you want to move it up a day then and do it Tuesday?
Tuesday, I'm down with that if you are.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll do it after I moderate Anna's live.
Cool.
So that's fine. We just figured this. I love how me and Mike just figured out our schedules on live, so you guys
are a part of it, and you could tell us. You could say, "Hey, that works," or "We want to see you guys. What's going down?"
And Gina, there is really something to it about having a cute workout outfit and almost makes a little sense of excess motivation during the workout, if you will. Yeah, no, I agree with that 100%. Because that's what I meant also too by saving your photos and the outfits you wear. That's giving me motivation that I want to be able to work out like that. And again, I'm all about wearing whatever you feel comfortable in. You should be comfortable in your own skin. Don't get me wrong. I don't feel comfortable working out in a sports bra and pants just yet. I used to all the time. I'm just not there yet. I'm just working out from home and wearing these outfits, but I feel more motivational than if I were wearing pajama pants and working out. 110%. Because you don't see your progress that way. To me, it was almost like a measurement of progress because I went from, wearing workout pants and a t-shirt to now I can feel I could wear this a little bit tighter outfit, or I could wear a little bit smaller size, or I could wear a little bit of this. It does give you, like, I work out only in my house too, and a lot of the times I did as well, but you're 100% correct and hit the nail on the head. When you go to the gym or you're at home and you have that outfit on, and then after you're done with your workout, you look in the mirror, maybe this is just me, you look in the mirror and you're like, okay, I look good. Like, you could see yourself. You see yourself in this outfit. And you want to take a picture. I don't know if that's like motivation for you, taking the pictures after your workout. That used to be motivation.
Ooh.
So Lori goes, maybe one day my heart will be in the gym too between all of you. She goes, I'm into her gym and kitchen, but my heart is in the kitchen, Lori said. Yeah, my heart is in a little bit of everything right now. I need to get that rack. I need a rack like you guys have so bad. But we got to save up for it.
We're working on that with Titan Fitness too. Notice how I'm going to call out Titan Fitness here on a public platform. I love you guys and I appreciate you guys trying to work with us, but like, why are you ghosting us? Why are you just disappearing like that? We're getting to the home stretch here, finalizing everything. And now, so maybe it's just, they're probably busy and stuff.
It happens. Yeah. But to me, if a brand doesn't want to work with you, just email us back and say, hey, we're not now.
Yeah, exactly.
We are too busy. We'll let you know. And then I get it. All right, we'll leave you alone. But like, just to like stop answering when you said, oh yeah, we want to work with you. And then like, bam, that's it. But
yeah, exactly. But so one thing I want to comment on too is for Lori, what you said, I'm curious to hear what you think about this, Christina, as well as even your perspective, G, is the idea of like, hey, you notice how you said like, hey, my heart's not in the gym and, like all those kind of components is what if we just find things that you enjoy doing? So maybe you just don't like weight training. Maybe you like this is what I do with the girls. This is gonna sound weird maybe to some of you, but like I have a dance party with the kids in the morning to like kind of get up and get going, or even at night after bath time to help burn them out. Or no, when I say burn them out, I mean like,
I know what you mean.
Release some of that energy they still have.
Of course.
Like, dude, we have a grand old time. I do kettlebell swings with the kids, but when I say kettlebell swings, I mean I use them as the kettlebell and I just like swing them and throw them up in the air and catch them, and it's so much fun. I'm not saying you should throw your kids up in the air if you don't feel comfortable with that. That's fine. I like
Josh
to give my
feels
wife
like it all the time. It's okay.
yeah, I like to give my wife an anxiety attack when we do that, because now I can get them right to the point where like I have good awareness of how close to the ceiling they're getting, so I can get them right to where they can touch the ceiling.
Oh my God, Mike, you're the worst.
That's what creeps out, not creeps her out, but like scares her a little bit. So I don't go too hard, but
it's
anyways.
not that I don't enjoy it. That's not the point. I mean, it's like me. I guess in my mind, it's finding the time in the sense of like if I have time to go to work out, I could be doing something else. You know, like right now, I have 7 piles of laundry that need to be done, like legitimately. And there's like a pile of clean on my couch that I hasn't been touched. You know what I mean? Like, so to me, it's like, all right, workout. And when my house is unorganized, like my kitchen's a disaster right now.
Stresses you out, right?
It stresses me out so much.
I get that.
So much. So like, again, sometimes by the end of the day, also I just forget, and it's all me. It's on me. I know I'm making excuses. It's all Gina making excuses right now why I can't work out. But this is why I'd rather kill 2 birds with 1 stone. See, to me, I feel like I'm being more productive right now, pedaling while being on live. So now I don't have to take a half hour out and go ride my elliptical. You know what I mean?
Which is great. I think that's a great example of how you can modify your program that makes sense for your life. And then on the flip side, I would also say this is digging into, again, some of the cult, what was it, cult weekend? What are we calling it?
Cult conference.
Cult conference. The cult conference I was at, which also I like the psychology of this, is asking yourself, why do you feel that in the first place? Why do you feel, because listen, G, have you ever completed a task list and never have new tasks come back on your list?
Yeah, of course. Then I mean, like, yes, new tests, come on, yes.
Yes, right, exactly. So like, I'm like, first off, whoa, if you have, please let me know how you eliminate all tasks altogether. And that's a rhetorical question, honestly. That's that's like a silly question. Of course, we're always gonna have new tests. So the point is, instead of saying, hey, I need to continuously go on to the next thing, which I'm not saying you should or you shouldn't, maybe and this is something I've had to work, honestly, I'm just projecting my experience onto you right now. So take this with a grain of salt. I always feel like I'm on the same exact thing. And the workout has always been a sacred time for me because I like allow myself to do that. But I do feel like I end up messaging clients, I'm doing work and I'm not allowing myself to be present. What if we just become okay with, we're never going to get everything done. We can live in that. But that can be also to a fault, for then maybe things never get cleaned or maybe things don't necessarily get done.
Yeah, so I tell myself that too. Josh says that all the time. Like, what's more important? You getting your work done or you doing the laundry? Laundry can be done whenever. We'll get it done. It's going to pile up. It is what it is. You know, we try to move forward from it. But, I mean, what can we do?
What can you do?
In that scenario, but I mean, we make it work. Again, I'm gonna have to figure out a date. I gotta get all that content done, and then my goal is this weekend, maybe even Sunday, to focus on the house and just give it a good scrubbing. I even gotta organize my office because I feel like I walked in here before, and this is just my pet peeve. My pet peeve is smells. So if there's not good air filtration in the room or something, but I walked in here and something didn't smelled off to me, and I'm like, did I leave something in here that I'm not realizing? Is there something in here that is smelling like, because it freaks me out. Because then I think of ants, because we had an ant problem once.
Yeah, that's scary.
Like, is there a piece of food or a cup of coffee that I left somewhere that I'm not seeing because the room is messy? Now my mind is going, and now that's stressing me out. So I opened the window, I lit a candle, but I'm like, now, like before I was looking around, I'm like, did I leave something in here? It could just been like I haven't opened the window in a while, just needed some fresh circulation. That could have been it. But
for sure,
those things stress me out. I'm a very big smell person. I feel like smells are key to memory. I feel like smells create a comfortable environment. I have 40 candles around my house at all times, Glade plugins, you name it. I have to remember not to use anything lavender when Ashley comes over. That should definitely be something she like tells everyone before she goes into a house.
Yeah, like texting, like, hey, just a heads up. Or like, you know how like sometimes like you'll have a blind person, I'll have a sign like I'm blind. I don't know if they still do that actually, or if that's ever been a thing.
I think they have like a pin or something for that now, not like a giant sign you're running around the neck.
Right. You know, I'm thinking about like movies where they have like a sign around their neck. But yeah, I think that's a great point, is being able to communicate that so that she doesn't walk into a house and be like, yeah, I'm going to sneeze the whole time and be super uncomfortable. And
just FYI, guys, Ashley is Mike's wife and she's very allergic to lavender. So I told her, because I normally have lavender scented like candles and stuff. I'm like, does that set you off? She's like, yeah, I'll be sneezing the whole time. I'm like, you should probably tell people that. Because I definitely think I've thought about getting you like lavender scented like presents before. And out of like 6 years that I've known you, 10 years, whatever now at this point, I had no idea you were allergic to lavender. But anyway, So Mike, you want to start off talking about your sunglasses there? I see that you got them on.
Yeah, you see, I got them prepped. So I got my aviator shades highlighted. I've got we have both the silver and the gold in my carousel. The silver ones actually have 15% off. The gold that I have on right now have 10% off. And then I also have the polarized cat eyes one as well. And those are 17% off. But again, I feel like I mentioned this on each of the lives this week, is like I've noticed that the discount's coming down over the last 2 weeks. So don't expect that this price point where this discount's going to be there. Hopefully it is. If you can't get them now and you're like, I just need to wait for my check to come in, or whatever's going on that might be delaying you. But throwing it out there that they may not be there for that much longer. So speaking of that, I'm going to pop these off. But I want to just always highlight, like, the cool things I like about these, at least from the aviator style, is yes, very much a price point option, but also the idea that I've worked out in these, I've run with these, I've sweated in these, they've stayed on my face, I've leaned forward, I've done burpees with these, they've never fallen off, and they're also super durable. Like I've every stream I've pretty much thrown them on the ground. I'm going to stop doing that just because they've held up this long. You guys have probably seen me do this.
It's going to come a day where they don't hold up so much.
And that's okay. Like, and that's the other point too, is like I've had these for months now, and I feel like I've gotten way more than my money's worth just from the time I've already had them. And when I say money's worth, I mean, to be transparent, like I didn't actually pay for these. These were sent to us as a sponsored product. But what I would need, even if I did spend $25, $30, or if I got them at a discount for like 20 or less, I would very much have been super happy with getting my money's worth, even if they broke today or tomorrow. But it just gives you options. You know what I always think is funny? I love how people always like call while we're streaming, or like when I'm with clients, I always notice I'll get calls. Like I never hear from people, not never, but like certain people,
yeah.
I feel like I just have this sense of knowing when I'm either like in a client session or like streaming, and I'm like, dude, I want to talk to you, but right now I can't. Not right now. Not right now. Dude, I noticed you have like this different fitness attire going on. What is this top you had highlighted here? Hold on. Ooh, the cycling jersey. I just noticed that.
Yeah. Hi, Dorothy. Good morning. Yeah, I had a cycling jersey highlighted, guys. That is something for, I think, just women though right now. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a woman's cycling. And I have like cycling shorts and pants as well. So I forgot to highlight that really quick. But what do you got, G? Talk to me.
So basically, this is a quick drying cycle shirt. It zips up the front, okay? It is super, super, like, breathable. It allows you to sweat and, like, breathe out the moisture very easily. I mean, you could use this working out, too, but it helps with that little aerodynamic. It has a back pocket, 3 back pockets to be exact, actually. It's a little bit of form-fitting, but it's also wickedly moisture material so that you get that, like, it pulls out the moisture instead of like you sitting there like sweating and
soaking in it,
soaking wet. Because some people like to wear this like in the winter underneath their stuff to help keep the moisture out. I really like it. Seems super comfortable. I put it on once. It was a little snug for me. I use it as my motivational clothes. So like, hey, one day I want to be able to wear this type situation. But no, it's awesome. And I also have a tennis backpack highlighted down below too. That for anyone who might be into tennis or working out, biking, anything, etc. This, it says a tennis bag. It's great for tennis. It has a compartment to hold up to 2 racks, a big pocket in the front. Oh, a truck drove by. It was really loud. Sorry. A big pocket in the front to hold tennis balls. But the thing I love about it and why I use it as a whatchamacallit, workout bag. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. And it has a compartment for your sneakers in the bottom that you can zip up so that your sneakers, if they're dirty, don't touch anything. Or put dirty clothes, or so it doesn't touch your clean clothes, all that stuff. So that's why I like using this bag as a workout bag as well, just on top of tennis and stuff like that, or anything else like that. But with that being said, Mike, I'll pass the puck over to you.
I just want to comment one extra thing because you touched on this. I think it's a great point. I feel like most people don't talk about this, and this is something I've noticed in the martial arts and grappling community is more of a talking point because of the risk of like infection, staph infection, different types of bacteria and illnesses. Like when you take sweaty, dirty clothes, you don't put them in like a plastic bag or something. You put them right in your bag. Even if your bag is clean, guess what? Your now clean bag has become dirty. Even if you don't put other clothes in it, you've got to clean that bag out, whether it's wiping it, spraying, a combination of the two. That's why I like putting a plastic bag in when I go to the gym so I can put all my dirty clothes in there. And even after I put my dirty clothes in the plastic bag and I put it in my bag, I still clean my bag out just because So just a random FYI, especially for the younger peeps out there that you might be like getting into the gym and not paying attention to that stuff, or if you've ever left like hockey equipment or like lacrosse equipment or any kind of sporting equipment in your car overnight, it's the most rancid smell, or like maybe over a weekend. So like clean your stuff, guys, because it's not just like, hey, it smells gross. It's like you're risking the chance of getting an infection, staph infection, getting sick, and that's going to impact your actual training and your life. So just my little like PSA. I'll get off my box on that one. I highlighted the laptop backpack that Ashley has that we got for her that she seems to be enjoying quite thoroughly.
Hi, Jennifer.
Yeah, Luda. And then hold on, I saw.
Hi, Rosalinda.
Yeah, Rosalinda. There we go.
Yes,
yeah, guess who's back again. Speaking of which, I noticed my music turned off. I'm gonna put my music back on.
Can it not be the same 2 songs, Michael?
Oh, come on.
If you're gonna play the same 2 songs, put my music on.
All right, I'm gonna put on different music then.
Okay.
I'll put on some different music. Hold on.
It could be those songs, but just have
I'll play other stuff.
Playlists.
Yeah, I'm gonna put on a shuffle instead. I'm gonna start with those songs, but then I'm gonna shuffle.
Yes, I give my daughter a plastic bag all the time and tell her that all the time. Yes. I didn't realize that till later on how important that was, and it's not fun.
Yeah, definitely no bueno. But one of the other things I wanted to talk about, we kind of alluded to it before, was the idea of like, I have the BVVU waist trainer and the sauna suit. So I'm going to highlight the waist trainer first. Then we're going to get into the sauna suit. And to me, both of these kind of fall in a similar category of like, they can sometimes have misrepresentation in the marketing. You might not necessarily know what the best use of this is, or your expectation of it may not align with how you should really be using it, or what I think. And this is just my personal opinion, because I have both of these. Since I don't cut weight for fighting anymore in competition, like I don't have as much of a use for the sauna suit, especially. Even the waist trainer, I've over the years have tried to take more and more pride in my posture and focusing on shoulder mobility and back strengthening and posterior chain and all the components that are a part of that. So for me, I don't necessarily see the use in both of these for where my life is at right now, but the benefits, at least of the waist trainer, is like it can be like a cue, right? It can help you posture up and have that. The downside is you might become too reliant on it and not necessarily use the muscles that you want. So just be mindful of that, like actively engage them and don't become too reliant on it. On the other side, now I'm gonna highlight the sauna suit. Even the waist trainer can help you locally sweat, but it's not gonna give you like a 6-pack just from sweating. Like, fun fact, when you guys sweat, all of us sweat, myself included, we are losing fluid, right? But the second we put fluid back into our body, we're gaining any of the sweat that we lost. At least that's the hope. That's the point of it. When you sweat and you lose weight, you're actually hurting your brain and you're hurting your body's physical ability to perform. Now, on the flip side, Chuck actually brought up a point. Like if you have, like I like to use a steam shower or a sauna. I don't have either at my house now. That's why I miss New York, but also going to like the Y, for example, they have a sauna in the gym as well as a steam, and they closed it during COVID. And I think now it's finally opening back up. But if you don't have access to a sauna or a steam room, being able to put on a sauna suit and not like exercising, but just like letting your body temperature go up a little bit, working on mobility. I mean, you could technically do it with like sweats. And speaking of sweats, I'll actually highlight some joggers that I got that Ashley has. We have a promo code for it right now. That is an important piece to be able to say, hey, like I can get some extra blood flow, increase body temperature, you get more elasticity out of your muscle tissue. Fancy way of saying you can use a sauna suit I would not physically exert yourself, but like using it for stretching and yoga and mobility types things, but making sure you're replenishing the fluid, because that's where you can actually hurt yourself and risk getting injured or negatively impacting your performance. And then Dorothy's got, I don't know how I've never picked up on this, but how do you and Gina know each other? Oh, that's a great question, Dorothy. Hold on, great question. So we're
I love how you repeat it and type it into the chat.
I'm so used to doing that. I don't know. So Gina and I are cousins, actually. We're first cousins. Her dad and my dad are brothers. I honestly, I always explain to people when I explain our relationship, I actually, like, you and Anthony to me are like brother and sister to me. Like, obviously you're brother and sister to each other. So like, I really call you guys siblings when I'm describing it, and then they get confused sometimes. And they're like, wait, what? I'm like, yeah, no, I call her like my sister, but it's actually technically my cousin. But yeah, we're cousins, we're family. And sometimes people think like we're like not related, but like we're gay. Like there's no, it's all just like family, you know?
Yeah. And yeah, some people thought we were married, but we're not. So thanks.
Yeah. And then she said, yeah, y'all seem as close as brother and sister. Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, exactly that. As again, as I type that too.
I love it. Yeah, you did. You literally, you're too funny, Mike.
I have to like talk myself through it. So with that being said, I'm gonna tag you in, and we're gonna kind of keep rolling through stuff.
Let's dance. No kidding.
Do you hear that song? That's the song that's playing right now.
Yeah, I know, because you've been playing it on repeat for like the past 2 days.
Good news, it's shuffled though, so now it'll shuffle.
Oh, thank you, Mike.
Yeah.
All right, so let me grab my next product. All right, so I have highlighted right here this awesome, cute bag set. So guys, this is an Amazon choice and bestseller. It's this tote bag right here. Look how much space it is. I fit my MacBook in here. It also comes with a crossbody bag and a clutch bag. So it's 3 bags for the price of 1. Depending on the color you get and the design, it can be a little bit more than $29.99, but only by like $5 or $10. And depending on the color you get, they have a bunch of discounts going on. This is the bronze gold. I don't know why they didn't call it rose gold, but I think it's called rose gold. But this is the name of it is bronze gold. Excuse me. It is 43% marked down right now. I think this color and black are, depending, you got to take a look. Hi, Ashley.
Yeah, Ash, what's up, Boot?
And again, I love the fact that this bag has little prongs on the bottom so that like it's not really touching any surfaces or getting dirty. So I am obsessed with this. It holds a lot, guys. It really does. It holds my laptop, everything in between. I really, really do love this bag right here. And with that being said, let's see, do I have any other things as far as baggage? No, I do not. All right, Mike, go ahead.
Oh, what's Ashley say? Mike, can you text me what you want from the grocery store? Oh, right. Because, yeah, now we're going into week 2, so we got to go food shopping. We got Carolyn coming over this weekend. So, yeah, let me – hold on. G, can you do one more product, and I'm going to text Ashley?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. That's fine. Hold on. Let me move that down.
Have that bag in pink. Yeah.
Ooh, yay, Ashley. Isn't it amazing? I love how Ashley's at the grocery store like, hey, I'm at the grocery store. Mike, come help me out. So you got to tell me what you guys get for week 2, Mike, so I know what to get for week 2 next week.
Boom. Well, now, like, pretty much, yeah, I'll tell you. Everything's going to be on the table now. This is the fun part. Well, not everything.
Yeah, but I thought I was going to say, I thought you're still going to.
Yeah, there's
really cute and good quality. Yes, it is.
Strategies to how we incorporate things and to what that's going to look like. But we'll dig into those deeds. So yeah, you go, and then I'm going to text Ashley anything that I want.
Guys, she's like, I'm not there yet. The kids are still sleeping. Oh, okay, no problem. I thought you were currently at the grocery store waiting on Michael.
No, she's smarter than that. She knows like I'm going to take a minute to respond. So she's setting herself up for success with that. So I love you, Booty. Thank you.
So guys, I have highlighted right now is I think it's pronounced Babe Yon, silk robes or satin robes. I have them here, or do I have them in the other room? I definitely have them in the other room. But I think I have videos for them. But if not, anyway, guys, these are your standard silk robes. The great thing about them is the pattern flows throughout this one. This one's more of a kimono style. It has these beautiful peacock prints on it. I absolutely love the fact that it doesn't break up the pattern throughout it. And then we also have, guys, by the same brand, the satin kimono. The satin kimono is just a little bit more plain. This is great for like a bridal shower, just waking up in the morning, you know. But again, when you get ready for a wedding and stuff like that, you want something comfy to like put on.
Did it just freeze? I think Gina might have just froze on us, y'all. Hold on, let's give it a minute. In the meantime, I'll tap it. I'm actually sending Ashley. What's up, Luda? There we go. Now you're back.
Okay, there we go. Look, we got a whole chat going on over here. What's up? Hi, everyone. Hi, Nick.
Thanks, Luda, for the love, homie. I appreciate you.
Ooh, and we also have the kid robes.
Ooh, kid robes, dude. I used to love rocking a robe as a kid, but even now, I steal Ashley's kimono and rock that bad boy.
Do you? You should do a live. You should do a live with the kimono on.
Ooh, I should do a live self-care where how I do like with my kimono on and just do like leg compressions and the massage gun. Oh, I'm definitely. Ash, also fun fact, by the way, I'm going to be playing video games every single day now because I'm going to be live streaming my gaming sessions. So Luda, get yourself ready. We're going to have more time for gaming. Just throwing that out there.
Josh is only doing it twice a week, Michael. Do not use the everyday excuse.
But let's paint the picture now. So if I can exchange the same amount of, it's not going to happen overnight, but I think of it as an investment, right? So the Superman robe. Yeah, Lulu knows the story of the Superman robe. I'll tell that on an Amazon podcast. I don't think that's an appropriate story to tell right now.
No, I definitely think you could do something with it, but do not let Ashley think that I am endorsing the everyday video game playing or I pushed for that. So
what if I was making bank doing it? Like, what's wrong with that? Like being a Twitch streamer.
As long as it's not affecting the balance of helping to ratio of video games. Right.
Yeah. No. And like, here's the thing. I haven't played video games in like 6 months, maybe. I just like, to your point, like, I feel like I haven't given myself the permission or allowed myself the time. And what's interesting is like, I feel like if I can integrate it with like, hey, this is helping the business and monetizing and growing the business, it's a little bit, you should have yourself cleaning the house. So I'll actually, to Ashley's point, when I do dishes, I'm going to start live streaming or like cleaning and stuff like that. And then maybe we'll also get some cleaning sponsors and whatnot.
If you want, Mike, maybe we put all that extra stuff on the GMC and Friends page. And build that with the gaming, with the tech, or with the cleaning and stuff like that, so that we could keep. I mean, technically, you could do it on your personal page if you wanted to, but if you want, you could do the gaming stuff with Josh on the GMC page if you wanted, and we could build that there.
Yeah. So hold on, I'm just telling you, I'm writing myself this idea so that I don't lose track of it. And that's what I think, like, to your point, being able to have like I think of this as a healthy lifestyle. That's like why Coach Mike, I wanted to have this channel separate of LOF so I can have all the things I personally like to do. And then like, even like eventually I'm still going to talk about the crypto stuff because I have computing equipment I bought from Amazon for like my crypto rig setup. So I'm going to like not give financial advice, but show you guys how I used my,
I don't think you're allowed to talk about that on Amazon. I think there's actually like a policy that crypto talk is not or advice is not allowed. You got to look at the policy, but I feel like I saw something about it. I was looking last night. But I mean, we could talk generally about crypto, but I don't know if you're allowed to show it or do anything with it on there.
And so what I was thinking
Ashley goes weeding the garden. She's giving you all these great ideas. Mike, look at this now. Look, you got all this stuff you could stream.
Which is actually a great call because even in the garden, like I have a bunch of products that I use for like weeding and the tools, but I have a bunch of seeds that we're going to plant in the next, like right after Mother's Day, like Mother's Day weekend, I'm going to do a stream of me setting up the garden and actually doing that. And then I'll keep you guys posted with the peppers we're going to grow, with some of the other vegetables and seasoning. Like you said, cilantro, having herbs and spices.
I want a garden so bad. I need to start a garden. I just haven't had like the headspace to like really do it yet.
Yeah, I get that.
So I gotta try to like do that.
Well, what I'm gonna do is, even with the crypto stuff, is not actually I'll just say, hey, how I use my Raspberry Pi, and not even say what it was like. I'll just show people how I set it up, because I watched a lot of tutorials on setting up a Raspberry Pi. There's so many things you can use a Raspberry Pi for. You can use it for gaming. A Raspberry Pi is like a mini computing system that it's like, I would show it to you, but it's like put away. It's time for seeds now. Yeah. Well, Luda, don't you tell me how to live my life. Luda knows though. Luda knows the planting schedule. Yeah. I have to actually go back to the almanac that I got.
But do you keep them outside yet? Or do you see them in your house?
So that's a good question. When I did them last year, I didn't have the actual seeds. I bought them pre-seeded. So Christy is starting them inside this weekend. So yeah, I should probably start considering starting them inside where I get good sunlight, and then eventually moving them out for Mother's Day.
I don't even know where I could keep them.
Yeah, and that's where like I have a good resource for, like, it's a book that I got. It's like a square foot garden. So like you have like a grid mapped out and stuff. And I'll even share the resources on that kind of fun stuff. But that's exactly it. Like there's so many things that we could do streaming, and seeing how I'm making more streaming than anything else. Like I want to steer into that and still have it obviously meet like and match goals. Because I set a big goal. I don't know if I shared this on the platform yet. My goal is by our birthday, I feel like I shared this on the podcast, is to have 25,000 lives impacted, clients' lives impacted from our business from now until our birthday in 2020.
No, you did tell me that. So I think that's a realistic thing to say to do. I tried planting seeds once and they sprouted and everything, but when I transferred them from the pot to outside, they died. So
yeah, that's like you have to know how to do it. And then like, see how Luda, what he just said, my Raspberry Pi is hooked up for gaming, 15,000 different games. So yeah, you can use it as a computing system and you can use it for storage. But I also like, I've used it for crypto reasons and played with that. And you don't have to do that, but there's so many uses and functions. It's really cool. do them in egg cartons, and then we move them. Oof, look at that.
Do you bury? I saw people bury the whole egg carton.
I'm sure you can. I don't know though, depending on what the material's made out of.
Yeah, that's what I did. I did it in an egg carton, and then from the egg carton, I put them into bigger pots. And from pots, I tried to put them into the ground, and then they died. So, yeah.
Yeah, so that's the other thing, Ash. Me and you are going to sit down this weekend if you're down and list through all the streams. And I'll talk to you about this too, G, because like I feel like there's so much more we could do streaming and eventually growing it. And then that's to me a part of the big picture in the transition over the next 18 months. That'll help me, because think about how many people we reach on Amazon. And if people start live work, which we already have had people live work out with us, so I don't even care about the money. I want to impact 25,000 lives. And I don't care if it's because you signed up on our newsletter, you're on our streams, you're doing whatever, because I know that if we get 25,000 of you to do this and change your life, the money will take care of itself. Like enough people will see the value, want to spend money and invest in it and do that. But I also want to help people that may not have the resources to do that. And that's ultimately how I feel like I can change the world. But anyways, we're going on whole tangents and rants here, but I do have highlighted one more thing. I'm going to kick back to you, G, because it's still like it's nice out today. I don't know if it's like 50, it's somewhere in the 50 to 70 range, which is a big range, but I haven't like completely gone outside. So I don't know what it feels like.
Alexa, what's the weather outside?
Well, that's in New York. Yeah. Let me check my weather too.
48 degrees.
So by me, it's 57.
Sun. Yeah, it is 48 degrees with sun today for us.
Yeah, we got a high of 64 with some nice sunshine. So the point is, I highlighted the Mizio, heated blanket. So today wouldn't be the best day to use it. But when it does get cold out, especially around nice days, like here in the mountains.
Think about it, we have followers in New York and all over the place. So they could be, all over. And, well, we got
that's a good point.
7 people watching on Facebook right now for you, Mike, just FYI.
Yeah. And then, Amanda, what's going on? Yeah, that's Mimi, by the way. Amanda's Mimi, Carl's fiance.
Hi, Amanda.
She's the one that, by the way, she's the one that did the mural behind me of the whole garage. If you guys have ever seen the mural done, and then you see the mural that we have in the girls' room, Amanda did that. So if you guys want any kind of creative work, Mimi,
I would love that if you lived in New York.
Right, yeah. So Mimi, drop your website, drop everything where people can, like your Etsy, because she also does like a lot of. I always butcher crocheting and knitting. I'm sorry, Mimi, that I'm gonna confuse the two. But I would definitely say drop your link where people can order your stuff. Thanks for the shout out, man. Yeah, dude, but put your link too. Put your Etsy. Put your guys. Go give her a follow. She does great work. Her Instagram, yeah.
Yes, I got a beautiful blanket from Amanda when Logan was born, if I'm not mistaken, right, Ashley? You guys sent me a blanket from Amanda that we still have to this day, and so she crochets. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think she knits. I think she crochets. My mother does some knitting. Oh, excuse me. I keep yawning. I need that cup of tea soon.
Yeah, tea. And then what you can always do, you could drink chamomile first.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, just to kind of like get, even though there's not going to be caffeine in it, but just to get something else in your stomach, and drinking water and fluid can help. Lemon water, just some of that.
Yeah, I'm drinking lemon water. I'm drinking my cucumber lemon water, guys.
Oh, hold on, we got it. So Dorothy says she loves your work, by the way, Amanda. Is she on YouTube? Are we lifting weights today or what? Amanda wants to know. So we're just kind of hanging out. We're doing like fitness products checklist and doing our tips. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing a live streaming workout. It looks like Chuck and Pina can't do, or can only do the morning. So I was thinking maybe we do a workout together, G, if you want, like around noon or 1 o'clock. So I'll be back from jiu-jitsu and I'm going to work out with one of my clients.
Okay, we could do that. I'll schedule it for, wait, well, would you like 1 o'clock to play it safe?
Yeah, let's do 1 o'clock just to be safe.
Okay.
And then Mimi, do you have a YouTube? I feel like you might have one, but that you don't post on. But I'll also, what's your Etsy? If you could drop your Etsy or your link on Facebook, I'll also put it on Amazon, because peeps are loving your work, and I'm sure they want to support you if they can, because you got some great work too. And then I just saw Dorothy, a clear plastic tote can be a great little greenhouse when starting seeds indoors. No lid, upside down with ventilation. Ooh, okay, good call on that. But yeah, dude. Oh yeah, Mimi's coming over Sunday. Or are you coming over Sunday, Mimi? She should start a YouTube. Yeah, I would definitely say, dude, that's all I want to get you on. I don't have a YouTube, but my website is Guacamole Makes. So I'm gonna type that in, and then I'm gonna share that on Amazon as well. So G, I'm gonna tag it to you, homie, while we're doing this too.
Okay, guys, I have here I don't have a YouTube on my website. Okay, sorry, I'm a little behind. I saw that just now. I have the blackhead sucker right here. So I call it the face sucker. I am obsessed with this thing, and yes, it does work. And I have the video to prove all the stuff that comes out when we do it. Let's see, where is the face sucker?
Oh, the face sucker.
The great thing is, though, guys, it is super easy to use, but you still need to read the instructions. Please, when I tell you, read the instructions, okay? I made the mistake of not reading the instructions and gave myself a hickey on the face. So please read the instructions. I beg you. There's a way. No, that's face scrubber. I want face sucker. Thank you. Boom. All right, let's share my screen. Here we go. Boom. And yes, I am fully dressed in this video. I just have a towel around me. You can't see it. Guys, look. So all that is the gook that I started off sucking. See how I do it in a downward motion? I learned afterwards that's how you're supposed to use it. Before, I was just putting it on places like this, like and like just poking my face with it. But if you leave it on your skin too long in one spot, it will leave like almost like a hickey on your face. It was so bad. I was walking around with that for like 4 days. It has 5 levels of suction. And it really does suck everything out of your skin. A great way to get a nice deep cleanse on the skin. Helps the blood circulation. It helps keep your skin youthful, nice, and tight. It really does work amazing. I really do love this product. You can see all the gook that comes out. That's only from like using it for like 2 minutes, not even. It really, really works well, and I highly recommend for anyone who does not have one. What else do we have here? Anything else? Let me just check if I have anything else for self-care. Oh, we got the nail products.
Ooh, I got to put on some self-care too. Hold on. Got my massage gun.
All right, guys. So if you haven't heard of Beetle nails, guys, they're UV gel. UV gel and tip like extension company. So you could get nail polishes. They have the lights. They have everything you could need to do your own nails, from 6-pack of nails, gel nail colors. I get more of like maroon colors and stuff like that. They're tiny, and everyone might be like, oh my God, that's so small. But this, I promise you, these will last you at least 6 months. Okay? All the colors and so forth. This is a 20-pack of them. This one, the 20 packs do include the top coat, bottom coat, and the matte coat along with the color. So you get all of that. And this is actually, let me see if there's an inland coupon. I know the 6-pack is 50% marked down right now. Let's see if anything else has it. Oh, you wrote it from all the accounts, Mike.
Oh, yeah, I just realized. Whoops, my bad. So bye, Luda. Sorry, I just did that. It's just through my channel.
Good job. The 6-packs are definitely 50% marked down right now. So only $13. Here we go. $13 for this little 6-pack of colors. I got the gingerbread color pack. This is the industrial wave. Again, it's more like fall colors. I'm more of like the maroons, dark blues, those very fall-esque colors. Let's see. The 20 packs are an Amazon choice. A lot of people use them. They are amazing. I highly recommend them. Let's see here.
Let us see.
And then we also have, guys, the brushes. They literally sell everything a la carte, or they make kits you can buy too. So you got the brushes you can do if you want to do nail designs. You can also buy the top coat and base coat by itself if you want. If you need a refill on that, they have all that down below too. And one of the great things is I have it over here. It's too much. The box ripped, so it's going to all fall all over the place if I try to do that right now. But where is it? Hold on. Boom. So they have the nail extension kit, guys. This is Mike, do you have me playing? I hear myself.
No, I have. That's the my song.
Oh, okay. Let me just want to make sure.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. But the nail extension kit, guys, it comes with the ribbon. It comes with like gold flakes. It comes with stuff to do tips as well. To me, it's worth getting that, even if you're not like looking to do tips as well. I love that New York accent. What did I say that makes you think I have a New York accent?
Is it
Huh?
coffee? Is it water? I
What
miss
did I say? But what, now I completely lost my train of thought. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, nail extension kit. So your nails, okay. It comes with a UV gel light, everything you can need to do your nails in one. It comes with the base coat, the top coat, all that good stuff, the stuff you need to do the tips, and then you could just buy your different color nail polishes as well with it. This is 45% or 43% marked down. Guys, $40 for this whole entire kit, which includes the top coats, base coats, all that good stuff, all that stuff to do designs, some brushes, nail filer, all that stuff. You spend $40 when you go to the nail salon. You said like the tips though. Yeah, I can't help it. Can't help it. It's my New Yorkers.
Oh my
Um,
God.
oh my goodness. With that being said, Mike, I'm gonna pass the puck over to you.
I am just hanging in. So Dorothy said, sorry, I went on a whole tangent, Dorothy, once you said this. She said that she found my MMA debut and my knockout. And then I started searching like, oh, if you like that one, you should look up my this other fight that I have. And now I can't find it. And I got distracted. But what
Nice.
I'm going to dig into, I had highlighted because like I put, again, self-care and fitness is like, to me, goes hand in hand, and just a healthy quality of life. And part of that to me is your actual workout routine, having the tools that you need. And the whole kind of title I named the stream was Friday's fitness giveaway checklist, or giveaway and checklist, because we are doing the giveaway for our emoji race. So far, I only have Jennifer Luda in for that. So if you guys want to do the giveaway, let me know. Like Dorothy, I know you're here. You're always down for it. JH, Jeanette, if you want to get in on that, let me know. Rosalinda, just comment like giveaway or emoji or anything like that. But also going over, I had the adjustable dumbbells. Now I've highlighted the adjustable bench. To me, having the adjustable option is usually, I would say like 99% of the time, I think the best move for the person, because you're going to be more effective on space. You don't need to have 3 different benches taking up more space if you're going to do a home gym or even like a commercial trainer space or a trainer studio, especially if it's smaller. Being efficient with that's key. Also, from a price point perspective, you're going to spend less because you don't have to pay for 3 benches or 4 benches instead of just having one that can be a flat bench, decline bench, incline bench, and having all the variables in between. Even for the adjustable dumbbells, being able to save, JH, I got you in, I see you. Being able to save so you don't have to buy multiple sets. You can buy one set of adjustable dumbbells, like the one that I have highlighted or I have on my carousel goes from, it goes either 25 pounds or 55 pounds. You have the option to pick which one you want based on the price point, what you need. But for the 55, it goes 11 pounds, 22, 33, 44, 55. So you get 5 dumbbell weights for the price of one. And then instead of not only saving you money, but also saving you on space too. So if you had to have like 5 different dumbbells, it would take up more space than just the one dumbbell does. And it's super easy to swap out and change. So just like a perspective I wanted to throw out there. And I'm just going to kind of go through to see if I miss anything on the self-care side. Ooh, you know, it's one thing I do want to slightly shift gears, though, too, that I'm excited about. That maybe, Mimi, if you're still in the chat, you could speak to this. I have a projector here, and I'm actually going to use it for 2 things. One, I'm going to start using it for gaming, because this actually allows you to hook up to your like gaming device so you can project the gaming onto the screen. I'm not going to be streaming that particularly on Amazon or on Twitch or anything, but I'm going to start doing more gaming streaming. I'm going to start set up my schedule for that, and being able to screen share and whatnot. But the other component is you can use it for like tracing murals and artwork. You can like project on the wall, trace it out, and then kind of fill it in or do what you got to do. On the other side, also, to me, this is something I want to have for my fighters so that we can project the footage, like fight footage from training. So I can record a training session, sync it up to the projector, project it onto the big screen at the gym or even at my home, and be able to see it, and we can all break down the footage together. Not having it be, we have a TV at the gym, but it's a good size TV. I want to say it's like 40 or 50 something inches, but like having it on the entire wall, I think really allows us to be able to just do more and see more and get better angles. So I think that's going to be a cool piece that fits into the fitness side. Or on the other side, even just checking your technique, like when you're deadlifting or squatting or doing a new movement, being able to record yourself and look it back is clutch. And then just having it on a bigger screen or a bigger wall, I think could be really cool. And then Dorothy, you just said, I found Amanda's Etsy and Insta hearty heart emojis. Beautiful. Yay. Hopefully you enjoy it. Like, it sounds like you already think it's nice. And like, hopefully maybe you find something that you think is a nice gift, or maybe Amanda, I don't know if you take any like custom requests. I'm sure you can reach out to Amanda. Oh yeah, I need one of those. Yeah. So Mimi, hey dude, listen, you can always use the projector that I have. You know, they got it here. I just got to shoot some content, which I'm shooting a bunch of shoppable videos after the stream, by the way, G. So I'm going to be productive.
Yay. I'm gonna eat after this.
Nice. That's that too. Definitely manja. Yeah. What else do you got, G? I feel like I kind of went through all my stuffy stuff.
Do you have the yoga stand or anything?
Ooh, I do. I didn't touch on the yoga stand. Good call. That's the only
There you
bench
go.
I
So
didn't
here,
talk about.
I'll leave that to you because I can't
Yeah,
really.
let me talk about this. Let's talk though. So first, I
That's
like to show
nice.
you the poster. I'm not a huge fan of like posters that come with fitness equipment. I feel like a lot of times they're lacking. But what I will say for this one, and it might be because I already have a like fitness education background, so like a lot of stuff's not new information to me. But this one has over 70 different movements. You're not really going to be able to see because the lighting in here, but I'll show it from the angle. You can kind of see. Has like 10 exercises per row. Breaks it up into different categories. So you can do like either inversion type variations, you can do beginner movements, arm balancing movements, you can do different dog positions, yoga dog variations, different alignment movements, relax. It breaks it up into all these different categories. So if you're trying to relax versus trying to work on your inversions versus trying to work on, let's say, your arm strength, there's going to be different options and movements for you. So I feel like I'm constantly adjusting my tank top, y'all, because the mic is clipped on right here. So I'm probably not going to wear a tank top anymore in the future, but the point of that is it's, I think, a valuable resource in and of itself. Then once we get to the actual bench, let me actually, I'm going to show you guys one piece that I also think is, because I have the bench still on my mats right now because I was using it yesterday with a client, but this is a part that I think makes it valuable as well. Is you have these two parts right here that unscrew. You can pop it off. So if it can be a flat bench, you pop this piece on, almost like a jigsaw puzzle piece, but then you could take this part off if you don't want to use it like a regular bench. And you pop this part off, you then can put your head through this space and your shoulders rest on the actual padding on the bench. And then where this pops off, it opens up the actual wood handles. So you can grab a hold of it, pop your head through and do handstands and inversion movements. And it creates a lot more stability by being able to hold on. If your core or you're not like strong enough in certain areas to be able to do that, or you're just not comfortable with it, being able to hold yourself with your arms is massive from a balance and the variations you can do, the value it adds. I didn't even know this existed as a tool until they sent it to me. But now that I saw it, I'm like, oh, this is an amazing, amazing piece of equipment that I can't recommend enough. That I even working with a client yesterday. He's a cyclist. Like he does thousands of miles a year cycling. He does events. He's going to go to, I want to say, I don't know where he's going. He's going somewhere in Europe or like Asia in the next couple of months to like just go cycle for a week and just do like a whole long trip. And you know, we try and come out of the box and do unorthodox, or not unorthodox, other types of training, like lateral movements, upper body strengthening, shoulder and posterior chain strengthening, because we're on the bike, there's certain things that you don't work. So this was cool for him. And the point of me bringing all that up is like there's so much versatility to this that I feel like anyone will find value from working this into your program. Now, what I will say after saying all that, while this is great, I would not recommend this be the first thing that you get. I definitely recommend saying getting like a jump rope or resistance bands on the lower price point options if budget is a variable for you, and there's other things you can get first. But let's say you have that all taken care of, or you are just trying to expand your fitness tools and the home gym or wherever you're at, this can be a great addition to that. You can also use not only the bench, but the actual little pad that pops out as a yoga block as well. So you can post on it and it gives you good support. And then Dorothy, looks like you got to roll out. So bye, Dorothy. Thanks for hanging out and being with us. And then Sebastian, let's see. I'm Vengeance and Justice. Who am I? Are you Batman? I am Batman.
I am Batman. I am Vengeance and Justice. Who am I? That was from Batman. No, it's a riddle. I am I'm Vengeance and Justice. What am I? I forgot what the line was. I forgot what the answer was. Tell us the answer, Sebastian.
I think he just dropped an emoji. That's the answer, but I can't really see what that is.
He said yes because Batman. Because it's from Batman. It's a quote from Batman.
Okay.
It's from Batman. Is it revenge?
I want to know. I want to know what love is.
Now I'm gonna be stuck at knowing this.
We're gonna have to like Google it or something.
I know I'm about to.
Like, what do we got going on over here? What is that? All right, so I'm gonna see. I think I got everything else covered. Ooh, we got the face, man. We got all that good stuff. It might be emoji race time.
The answer is Batman
and Deadpool.
No, I think. Hold on.
Is this from the new Batman? Because I didn't see the new Batman.
Yeah. Go see the movie to answer. I did see the movie. I just can't remember what the answer is.
Dude, I heard it was 3 hours long. Is that true?
It is 3 hours long. It's a pretty long movie, but it's worth it.
Yeah, we were thinking about going out. I want to say it was like Friday or Saturday night when I was in Vegas, like some of the people. I was like, dude, I'm going to be honest with you. We got out at like 11. We're going to go see a midnight showing. We'll be up until 3. Like, I'm not trying to do that.
Yeah, no.
I can enjoy.
Wouldn't recommend that. We went at like 11 o'clock in the morning. My mom came over, watched Logan for a little bit, and then hold on one second.
Yeah, dang.
Yeah, it's 3 hours long. I'm trying to think, like, and by the time like all the stuff started and like the what's the coming attractions and all that stuff came on, it was like ended up being like 3.5 hours probably. So
yeah, I gotta time that.
Oh, excuse me.
Dude, did Ashley send you a picture of the girls going to a movie theater? I think it was this past weekend while I was in Vegas. They went to see Sing 2, and the whole movie theater was empty, so they had the whole thing to themselves. They were just dancing and playing and jumping. Like, it looked like so much fun. I was super jealous I wasn't there.
Aw. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed a good movie. It was cute, but the movie theater by us, I think, is total trash.
Sure.
The Regal IMAX movie theater, too. Like, the seats barely reclined. They had these small I'm used to the ones that, like, I guess I got spoiled that has the full recline back with the little like table that swings out in front of you. You hit a button, it fully pulls your feet up, and you're like, all right, I'm ready to go. And I wanted the nachos, right? They look so good in the picture, right? With the nacho cheese, and there's Doritos and all this stuff. They literally had me a bag of Doritos and a cup of cheese. I'm like, what is this? This is not what I saw on the screen. Like, it was such a blah. So I got
manipulation.
Yeah, it was a manipulation there. It was full on marketing. All right, guys, we're gonna do roll call here. Get ready for this giveaway. If you're here, let's do this. And then we will be heading out. And tomorrow around 12, we will be doing our workout session.
Oh yeah. Ghetto. Yeah, Amanda's like ghetto. For sure. All right, so we'll give it like a minute, guys. If there's anyone else jumping in, I can't see your chat. I'll bounce between the two, so you might screenshot. It'll be like a ending.
Guys, if you want to be a part of the giveaway, just write giveaway in the chat.
And then I've got nice little sippy sip. I'm excited for the workout we have tomorrow. So tomorrow's gonna be the first time I'm gonna do resistance training, like a real resistance training session, like all week. I've just been doing like.
Well, keep in mind,
cardio.
Not that I can't do anything, but like I think cardio, if I do too much intense cardio, might. Guys, you have to be on the. Oh, Amanda's on Facebook. Amanda,
Mimi, come hang out with us on Amazon to enter it in. Because if we make I want to make an exception for you, but if we make an exception for you, then it's like everyone's gonna be like, oh, what about me? And blah 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 blah. I love you, though, Mimi. But the rules are you got to be on Amazon.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
If you need the link, it's in the description, or you're just trying to do it just to support us too and be funsies. Where do I go? So this is what you're going to do, Mimi. You should see a link in the description of this live stream to my live stream or to Gina's. Pick either one and just comment giveaway on either one of ours. Also, if you want to be awesome and you're not following both of our channels, if you want to hop on both links and follow us both, that would be awesome, but you don't have to. Like, no worries on that.
If you want to do this really quick thing for us, come on over.
Yeah, like if you want to just like make it about us and do something for us, that's great. If not, no worries.
I'm here just cleaning my kitchen. Jeanette, do you want to be a part of the giveaway? Let us know real quick before we got you.
Jeanette's already in. I already got her.
I didn't see your name.
Yeah, she's already in. JH.
Oh, I was like, where do you see a Jeanette on there?
I like to use abbreviations for everything.
Apparently.
It's all about them abbreviation. We're gonna build some excitement by having have my Gobi lights highlighted that I talked about before, and we got some music playing, so it's syncing up. So let's see, we got anybody else? I'm JH, Gina. Yeah.
I figured it out now. I got it, guys. Stop yelling at me.
All right, I think it's race time. Race is closed.
Race is closed. Race, closed. Race is closed.
Race. Bam. All right, so it's race time, y'all. Boom. We got it set. Let's Jesus, you look a little nauseous there, homie. JH is ready to rock. Luda is happy about it. Let's get our race going. Hold on. Did I miss anyone? No, we're ready to go. Bam! It's race time. Oh, let me turn this music off.
I'm sending the flyer for our live stream for tomorrow to you, Mike.
Sweet. All right, awesome. And then I'll post that. I'm probably gonna have. I'm gonna text my client too, see like, hey, what time you'll come over, so we have a little bit of downtime, shower, change, get a little snacky poos, and then get our work in. I couldn't.
Go guys, go! Race!
It's all good, Mimi. I'll text it to you if you ever just want to like help us out by following, in case you're not already following. And even if you don't want to, it's cool. Like I don't take it personally.
You don't have to follow us. I'll make you feel like he's obligated.
Yeah, you definitely don't have to do anything. I love you no matter what.
You said 1 p.m., right?
Yes.
Right, so 1 p.m. You're good to go.
Oh snap! Song stuck in your head now.
Yeah. Because you only played it like 17 million times on repeat, Michael.
Yeah, that was my strategy. Here we go, home stretch. Who's going to pull it out last? And then Mimi's like, I want to follow. I just never used the Amazon Live thing. Yeah, dude, that's what's so crazy to me, how little people know. Like content creators don't know about Amazon Live Stream, and then even like regular audience, people don't know about it. Like I didn't know about it until you told me about it. But anyways, congrats to JH. We'll get our screen share off. Congratulations.
Yes.
Boom. So JH, you know the dealio now. Just shoot me an email. I forgot if you've won the giveaway package before, if you've opted for that. So you could choose the giveaway, or you could choose the $1 Amazon gift card, whichever you want. I'll drop the details there. Shoot an email to lifeofafighter@gmail.com. Also, I got caught up on all of the like giveaway access. I believe I got all the gift cards sent out. If you guys have won a race and you didn't get yours, just email me and let me know, and I'll cross-check it and reference all the info that I got to make sure we're all set and squared away. But what do they get? So that's a good question. So you're going to get the $1,500 package, comes with our 28-day nutrition course access. You get our pro coaching plan, so you get a private coach assigned to you. You're going to get our fitness and nutrition vault access. So that means you get all the different recipes we have in our vault, all the workouts, like literally thousands of recipes, dozens of workouts, customized plan. You get our app access, you get private coaching, you even get a second month of coaching when you make it through the first month of coaching to set you up for success in a sustainable way. So we're hooking you guys up for basically 2 months with everything you could possibly need. The key is you got to show up. You got to like show up and do the work. That's the biggest thing. And that's what's cool I like about the course. I can track when you guys log in, when you do lessons, when you watch the videos. So I'll know if you guys are doing it or not.
Oh, you know what I wanted to ask you, Mike, too, is I looked at the body types on the course, and I think it said that I was the one all the way to the right, whatever one that was, and it had more muscle-y stuff. But I feel like I looked like the one in the middle that was more pear-shaped. But I don't remember which body type. I was going to ask you, can you take a look at my body, my test, and tell me like what I am or what you think I am? Yeah,
I can look it up. I'll look that up and we'll dig in. Let's talk about it tomorrow, actually, during the fitness. That'll be a fun breakdown. So I'll definitely look at it.
And definitely, if you can. So that's just so I know, because I remember I saw there's different workouts and different things to do on there, different body types. So look at my test, see what you think. And just keep in mind that I don't think I could do too much cardio because I might feel faint with what we're doing, like with the diet, the cleanse and everything. But I think I could do some stuff. I don't know how intense I could do.
Well, and that's why I'm saying, like, we're just going to get kind of moving. And then, Amanda, I'm just laughing at your comment. I'm a potato. Is that an option? You're definitely not a potato, Amanda.
I don't know. There's like a round picture, a pear picture, and then like one with like an hourglass kind of picture. Which I guess I could be the hourglass, but it looks a little bit more muscular than me. So I don't know. I can't go off pictures.
And it's also hybrids too, right? There's like combinations of things. So the way we have the quiz set up, it just tells you what your highest percentage of body type is. But in the future, we're working on showing you your full percentage breakdown. So you like, for example, I'm like 75% endomorph, which is like the big round one. So it's easier for me to put on muscle, but it's harder for me to stay lean, which is very accurate. And then also like a 25% mesomorph, which is more athletic and muscular and doesn't have as hard time taking weight off, which at times, like once I get my groove going, I can get kind of in that state. So there's usually, everyone's always a hybrid. And there's like, even we're working on, that's what I want to talk to Dr. Eric about with our stuff, is not only doing blood work analysis and things like that, but starting to look into like genome testing and genetic testing. That can be even more of a resource to help us there. Do you have a link to the quiz? Ooh, yes, Amanda, I got you. Oh, let's screen share. I'm gonna show you guys right now, actually. I'm gonna
Mike, I think I'm gonna have to run because I do have a call
fine.
for 2 minutes. So if you want to show them this, and
Yeah.
I'll head out. Bye, guys. We'll see you tomorrow for the live workout. Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure we got a big Bedshore giveaway coming up on Monday. We got a whole Bedshore live with a whole bunch of awesome products. Make sure you guys tune in on Monday. Hit that reminder button. Click that follow button if you can. We're gonna be giving away $50 of value of products. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have fun,
Bye,
Mike.
Jay.
Bye.
All right, so we're gonna do a little screenshot. I typed in lifestyleoffitness.com. So this is on my desktop. It's gonna look a little different. You go to lifestyleoffitness.com. We're gonna scroll down right here. Boom, and you're gonna see our body type quiz. You can hit the start button. It's gonna ask you 9 questions, and then after those 9 questions, it basically spits out like, hey, based on that insight, what you filled out. It should take like less than 5 minutes. It tells you what body type you are or your highest likelihood of body type, and then what to eat for that body type, how to train for that body type, and programs that we have that can be the most helpful for that. But Mimi, you message me after that if you want. Like we'll take care of it on the back end. You don't have to sign up for any of the programs. I got you. But with that being said, y'all, that's all the fun. Like G said, I'll be back. We'll be back tomorrow for our workout, and then I technically have a second sponsored stream that I'm gonna probably end up doing Saturday, either evening, night, or sometime during the day. And we might have Miggs, one of my sponsored clients, coming back in and sharing an update on his story because he's lost body fat. He's been working on his performance, so we're gonna chat with him a little bit as well. Nice. I'm gonna do that right now. Nice. Yeah, do it. And it's hopefully it's helpful. Let me know, and then I'll see the results, and we'll go over some stuff tomorrow. So if you guys want to, again, go to lifestyleofitness.com, take the body type quiz. It's absolutely free. And then when you come on the Amazon stream, you can always share what your body type was or the results, and we can always talk about it too. So with that being said, y'all, that's going to do it. I'm going to bounce. I got some content to create, some people to work with. I'm excited. Appreciate you guys. I'll check you later. Cheers, everybody.